Hey guys, this is Greg Miller. There's a couple things that I want to say before I want to move on here. One is that in my first video, you may have noticed me moving my eyes back and forth and moving my head around. I want to now all of you know that have autism, but I promise I'm going to try my best to look straight into the camera and not try to move at all, so that you guys can be able to, so you guys won't be as annoyed with my body language while watching this video. A second thing that I want to be able to say is that you guys may have noticed my how I've edited the video together. Sorry. I have to admit, it was kind of odd that I didn't catch that right away. Very sorry about that. So I'm going to try my best to be able to add in some transitions just to make the movie or video or whatever you want to call it just seem to move more fluidly. So it doesn't go too fast or too slow or anything like that. Because that's what I want to do. I want to make the viewing experience as pleasant as I can. And something else that I want to mention is that this is my first time tried to make a series of YouTube videos, so try to go easy on me, guys, okay? We don't need any flame wars or anything like that. We don't need anyone to feel bad about themselves. Let's just try to be nice, okay? Anyway, let's do it! Now, as the video would suggest, today I'm going to talk about how you can get your kid with autism to be able to do a great job at schools, or to be able to learn how to get their child with autism more involved in schools. Now, me, for example, I still have a bit of trouble trying to talk to my instructors as well as my counselors, but I've been getting a lot better at trying to ask for help. For example, in my last fall semester, I've been able to get a tutor to help me be able to learn more about one of my classes. And I think that's something important to remember, is that you need to teach your child that they shouldn't be afraid to ask for help, no matter what, because everyone has problems in schools. They always have something that they struggle with in school-wise. So it's important that you remind your child that they're not alone in facing these problems, and that you need to tell them that if they are struggling with something, and if there's something that they don't really understand, then they need to talk to someone. One of their classmates, one of their teachers, their counselors, their principals, anyone that can help them be able to do better in schools. Now, something I can recommend that you would do to be able to help them do this is to give them some sort of early intervention, be able to give them some earlier education like my parents did with me. Because really, that's going to help your child with autism be able to progress better in schools. And that's the thing. Autism is kind of complex. Sometimes your kid can be able to do a lot better than you'd think they would. Because after all, autism really isn't set in stone. No one knows how autism works yet. But I believe that if you're able to be able to tell them that school is sort of a natural type of thing that they need to go through in life, that then you need to then you're going to need to remind them that you're going to need to remind them that they are going to face some challenges, but that doesn't mean that they should lose faith in themselves. That they need to stay ahead of themselves and have themselves get stronger at what they do. And like I said, asking for help is one of the ways that can really help your child in the long run. And as sometimes they may need your help too. And if you're an expert in in a certain field that they don't understand, then that's good. You should really put a part of yourselves into what they're trying to learn. If you're not an expert in that kind of thing, then maybe try talking to your child's teacher and see what they can do. To be able to understand the field of study better, or better yet, like what I did, just try to arrange a tutor to be able to, who really knows the type of subject that they're dealing with, so that they can help them prepare for the type of study that they need. And one more thing that I guess I could say about having your autistic child or anyone you know who has autism be better prepared for school type of environments is that you need to always support, is that you always need to keep supporting them no matter what, and that you need to try to be more try to give better critiques and be more of a progressive type of parent, because autistic people don't need to be leveled down or punished for having trouble with the type of field of study, because to be honest, that just makes the process worse, because you're making your unfortunately it just makes them a lot more scared, and it just kind of slows the learning process down for them. It even stops the learning process. So what I would suggest you do is to support your autistic child is that don't try to give up on them, because if you don't give up on them, then they won't give up on themselves, and that's really important. Being nurturing is a lot more helpful than being like an authority figure, because people with autism need people who are willing to support them all the time. And that's why I want to make these videos, to be able to help and support people with autism, as well as be able to help and support people who know or who live with someone who has autism. My name is Greg Miller, and I'll see you next time. Now, another piece of advice I would like to give in order to get your child more active in school is to tell them not to be afraid to talk with their fellow students, to be able to tell them that they want to succeed too, that they want to be able to make friends and show them what they need to be in for. Now, what I would recommend to help your child be able to go through some challenges like I've been going through. Can't get that right. Now, as the title of this video would suggest, this video is about trying to be able to get people with autism more. I can't say that right. This is my cat Ninja. He's the one who's been trying to get into most of my shots. Greg, I want to be in your video too. Why can't I be in your video? I want attention. Give me food. Sorry, Ninja. Not in this video.
The clips used in this video has no copyright intentions whatsoever. All clips in this video belong to their intended owners. Each clip in this video are for entertainment and educational purposes only.